Hello my crafting buddies, this is RJ, your Thrifty Crafter. Thanks for stopping by today. Today is number 2 in our series of Back to Basics. If you haven't seen my first video, I will leave a link in the description in the bottom of this video, and you guys can check that out. And what I'm basically doing is just pretty much giving you some tips on products and ideas for using when you're crafting, so that you can have it already in your arsenal and it won't be so overwhelming like it was when I started out. So today we're going to talk about adhesives and paper. There's a lot of adhesives out there, and you have your glue sticks, your wet glue, your glue runners, and your score tapes and your sticky tacky tape. You guys, I personally love the sticky tacky tape and the score tape. I say it's great for doing mini albums and paper bags and stuff like that, because it adheres very well. You may be the type that you like to use wet glue, but wet glue can buckle up a lot of times when you're doing a project. And it's fine if you're doing something that doesn't have an embossing texture to it, or it's not interfering with the project that you're doing, because all you can pretty much do is, once you've got it done, grab a couple of books and lay them on top, and that will flatten them out, no problem, if that's what you choose. But usually when I do cards, I use this, but I use it in a light version. I don't heavily do it. I do the light version, but I make sure I cover it, and that pretty much works for me. But I do also work with my score tape when I'm doing my cards. I love Scotch Quick Glide. I love Scotch Quick Dry Glue. It's another alternative as wet glue. You don't have to have a lot of this, but it is a quick adhesive, but it does give you some wiggle room. I think it's a perfect medium for doing mini albums projects, because you can pretty much do a couple of mini albums with one bottle, and I mean, that's with your embellishments and all that other stuff as well. So that's a great tip for mini albums. But with mini albums, I say you can never put enough glue on a project, so you should always have enough of that on hand. Repositional tape. Repositional tape is something that you use when you're doing projects where, for example, it could be a paper piercing, where you have a thing that you've already done, but you want to mask off something, and you have that same image where you will put it over the image where you're trying to mask and stamp something else, and you use that so that you can mask it and then take it off without ruining your project with permanent glue. Now I hope that makes sense, because I'm not really good at trying to explain things, but I'm trying to learn how to explain to others. And I will hope that you guys will let me know what you think. So you guys, when it comes to paper out there, there's so many to choose from. You have foil paper. You have vellum. You have pattern paper. You have what I call paper. It's kind of the same consistency of, what do you call it, printer paper, and it's great for doing cards as layering, and it's also good for embellishments as well. So I love Recollections paper pads because I've always been a big fan with them. Ever since I've been collecting paper, I love the fact that they have more than just one design, and you can mix and match or combine things which you already have in your stash. And it's a great way to use for card making because most of Recollection paper are single-sided, and I would suggest if you're doing like projects for ATC cards, um, card making, tags, single-sided paper are great for those projects as well. Double-sided paper. I prefer double-sided paper for card making and mini albums. What's so great about this is that um, double-sided paper, it helps you because you get more than one pattern, and you can use it both sides. So, if you want to make one scene, you have one, you can flip it over and you have another, and which I think that's an awesome thing. And vellum is great for your projects. You can die cut with it. I have embossed with it. I have used my spellbinders with it. It cuts like butter. It's a great medium to use as well in your paper crafting. This particular sheets here, what I love about them is that they're foil, but they have adhesive on the back, so that makes it easier for you as far as crafting and not have to worry about putting something on them. But they're not something that will cut you, but they're great as a medium on your projects as well. So here's my tip and my thoughts on the adhesive and paper pads in your crafting. I hope you guys enjoyed this Back to Basics video, and if you do like it, please like the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments, and as always, in parting, I wish you peace, love, and blessings. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.